Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to you all. I'm Bill Hammond, and I actually paid to see this. And welcome to Season 3 of the worst trailer in the world. How do I get 3 seasons, you might ask? Well, it's really easy when I'm the one who decides if I'm canceled or not. And guess what? I'm not. So, to kick things off for 2024, let's do something special. For the first time ever, for Season 3, I'm going to tackle 3 movies at once. Why would I do that? Well, you see, it's January, and normally this is the studio dumping ground for the year, so a lot of what's on offer just looks like hot garbage, including a lot of cheesy action flicks. 3 of them all share a very odd theme, and I just couldn't pick one to honor with a dishonor, if you will. So what the hell, let's just do the lot.
Peter Barrett?
Excuse me?
Holy crap, not the Peter Barrett! I mean, he's like the guy who did a thing that everybody knows about, so like, his name is important and means something. Wait, who the hell is this?
My name is Sophia, and my mom called you Peter.
Wait until you find out what her mom called me. Boom!
You were CIA like my mom, right? You're a really good painter.
Well, that's a hell of a transition. That'd be like saying, hey, you were in the Peace Corps like my mom. Wow, you're a really good taxidermist. What exact suspense is that supposed to build?
This is her. This is my mom. So you do know her?
We're literally a quarter of the way through this trailer already just to establish that, yes, the main character does in fact know the person you're looking for in an action movie. I mean, how much better does writing get? I mean, can someone get the Pulitzer Committee on the phone right now? What's that? The sound of a cocking gun from an impossible distance away for anyone to hear? Surely this is on par with John Wick.
Go upstairs. Blast door on left's the bathroom. Lock the door and get in the tub.
I've had worse first dates.
You are Peter Barrett.
You are the man.
I am looking for someone.
Well, it's clearly not an acting coach.
He's hiding something.
In a spy movie? You don't say!
She thinks that you're in possession of something that poses a major threat to our national security.
Well, seeing as it's John Voight saying this, I'm gonna assume he means a voter registration with the Democratic Party. You'd figure for all the gun porn in this thing that they'd actually find someone who could aim.
I don't want to do this, kid.
But clearly I need a paycheck. Fun fact, it's against the law in America to participate in any craft unless the person lays out their equipment with a cinematic flourish.
When I hold a brick in my hand, I know exactly what it is.
That literally applies to everything if you've ever seen or learned about it. When I hold a can of soup, I know exactly what it is. When I hold a puppy, I know exactly what it is. When I hold my pee...
Can I help you? I'm the bricklayer.
And my wife is the brick.
Sir, this is urgent.
What am I looking at?
2 CIA stories in the same month. Does Hollywood really think that we all believe our intelligence services are this corrupt and or incompetent? Or is it just lazy writing? Guess which one I'm voting for.
We need to bring Vale out of retirement.
Or, hear me out, why don't you employ one of the thousands of highly trained operatives that are currently on your payroll? Like a sane person not obeying the whims of a bad screenwriter might do. How about that?
It's a Big assignment for you. First time in the field, no supervisors?
I'm the supervisor.
Of course you are.
Oh goody! Entry-level sexism. $10 says they hook up by the end.
What's our move?
I have to find him and end this.
I said the same thing the first time I opened a Where's Waldo book.
Because now that you're back, oh, it's going to be hard for you to leave again.
Clearly.
You know, a great man once said, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I can't remember who exactly, but I'm sure he didn't go on to star in a paint-by-numbers shoot-'em-up.
I warned you, not gonna get involved.
I mean, I'm a lost cause, but you're a much better actor. You have options.
Oh, a little less cologne next time.
Yes, dear.
They should call this Mr. and Mrs. Whiff. Both because she referenced smelling, and this was a complete swing and a miss on a joke attempt.
We're going on a manhunt, not building a chimney.
Building a chimney might have actually been entertaining and worth our time.
You're a blessing, Mr. Clay. This place was crabgrass and weeds, and you brought it back to life.
I'm sorry. I love Jason Statham. The man kicks copious amounts of ass. But when anyone says something as sweet about a person as this lady does, the last thing you expect is a smash cut to him with a goofy smile and a 3-day beard. It's just too funny.
I just got a message saying that there's a problem with my computer.
Yes, ma'am, we got this.
Wait, so he wasn't a Nigerian prince? Just a lame white guy? Well, now I don't know what to think. People, it's 2024.
Yesterday she shot herself.
So she could afford a gun, but not an effective malware blocker? I think there's a bigger problem here than what the movie thinks there is.
Do you know what they do here? Scamming the weakest in our society.
Buddy, I'm counting 3.
1, 2, 3. There, I did it for you.
Okay, that was badass. Even in something as monumentally stupid as this, Statham remains the man. That is one of the most fake-looking CGI explosions I have ever seen. That crap makes Ivan Ooze look like Avatar by comparison. My God.
Beekeepers is a special program outside the chain of command.
You think that's bad? Wait until you see the Lawnmower Man.
Protect the hive. When the system is out of balance, I correct it.
But you're a dude. You literally don't protect the hive. I mean, if we're to follow the analogy here, technically you're just a drone who mates with the queen. Hell, you don't even have a stinger, bro. Granted, Jason Statham might actually enjoy that life, but I'm getting seriously concerned with the lack of useful information about apiaries in this thing.
Bro! Don't move.
Not to quibble, but he totally moved.
The money's going all over the world. To people in finance, even government.
Production, clearly designed to scam the viewer out of their money, says it's bad when people get scammed out of their money.
Somebody detain this guy. Ah!
Wow. I had no idea that FBI training involved cliche one-at-a-time attack patterns and getting beaten by an elbow despite being heavily armored. Sounds like the government really needs more money. I wonder where they could get some.
We have to kill him before he kills his way to the top.
Okay, I know Jeremy Irons played Hans Gruber's brother in Die Hard 3, but I didn't think we get an actual rip-off of a Die Hard plot here.
Honey?
It's flammable. Oh no.
Inflammable means flammable? What a country!
I mean, they're even stealing that wistful shot of cheap gas prices from Die Hard. What? That's not cheap? I gotta get out of California more often. And there you have it. The worst trailers in the world for this month. I know January doesn't often have that great of an output, mostly because the studios are backloading their awards bait that technically premiered in December, but come on! Out of the 15 major releases this month, nearly half of them are phoned-in action films that even Stallone would find stale. I mean, 3 separate movies named after hobbyists, all with basically the same plot? That is extremely stupid. I mean, what's next? You gonna put out a movie called The Stamp Collector, but it's about sex traffickers who mark their girls with lower back tattoos? Or one called The Quilters, where Dolph Lundgren stabs a bunch of grandmas in the eye with knitting needles? I mean, get your heads out of your asses. I know the pickings are slim at this point every year, but there's no excuse to not at least try. Share notes or something so we don't have this many clones. Ah well, can't win them all, I guess. At least we can look forward to Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Scrapbooker next year. That's all for this month, folks. As always, keep it locked on the blog, actuallypaid.com, for more reviews and features. Please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons if you made it to this point without wanting to set me on fire with honey. And of course, if you have any suggestion for an upcoming film that you'd like to see get the worst trailer treatment, or just any thoughts on these movies in general, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, everyone, I'm Bill Hammond. I actually paid to see this, and let's get 2024 started off right. Anyway, yeah, I said the same thing the first time I opened a When I hold a puppy, I know exactly what it is. When I hold my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I know exactly what it is. Heh, you thought I was gonna say penis.